Hello and welcome to another tarot video on my channel, you guys. Today we're gonna do a video that we've done already, but I don't know, I kind of felt, to do this today, so we're gonna have another yes or no reading. So the purpose is to just answer, a yes or no question, and we'll get as straightforward answers as we possibly can. And we have 5 groups today: group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. And yeah, you know the drill. Like, sit and watch the cards, choose the one that you feel most drawn to, and go and jump directly to your group in the description box or in the comments. And yes, these are going to be short readings. I will try to get you, a very straightforward answer, very clear answer. We see if we can get some information about the situation we're talking about. And yes, if you need more time to choose your pile, then pause the video right now, meditate maybe about it, take your time. And if you want to see which decks we're going to be using, Tarot and Oracle, today, you can sit around for a while. We're gonna have today the Supernatural Tarot that I love with all my heart, and we'll have the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturley. I thought these were quite cool to have together in a reading. I don't know why, it just, the energy is so matching. I'm very, very interested in how this is gonna go. So excited for this reading today, you guys. And we're gonna have 2 oracle decks as well. We're gonna have the Monology cards by Yasmin Boland, and we'll have my beautifully self-drawn box for the Hermit Tarot's Channel Messages Oracle deck. So yeah, these are gonna be the decks that we're gonna use today. So if you're sure which pile you're gonna choose, as I said, jump to the description box, go to the comments, and pick the time span for your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, group 1. If you chose this pile, group 1, then this is gonna be your reading. I pre-shuffled the cards for us, so we are not gonna waste time on that. And let's have a look at the Tarot and Oracle cards that came out for you, for the question you asked, group 1. So the first tarot card that came out for you is the Queen of Blades. Then we got the 9 of Cups. And we have number 16 in the Major Arcana, the Tower. It's kind of funny if you know the characters that are portrayed in the Supernatural Tarot. I just love this tarot deck so much. Maybe we have some fellow Supernatural fans in the comments. Let me know. Then we have for you channel messages. We have definitely. Okay. So you got your answer right there. And we have, I'm a very jealous person. Okay. And for your Monology card, in the end, a new start is coming, the new moon. Okay, so group 1, for me, this is a definite yes here in this case. You got it, like, with a definitely. I think the question you may have, asked here, the question that you've been thinking about, group 1, could have, be related to the expression of some sort of truth. In your case, like you were thinking about expressing something, telling someone the truth about something, or going after something that would mean like a big change to you. And I think it would be quite great change with the Tower here. The Tower is always talking about, disruption, but not only in a negative way, it can be in a positive way as well. Like the Tower moment, we experience this one usually when things have gotten too stuck, or we were refusing to move in a situation, and the Tower moment is just coming in to get us out of there and throw us into a new situation. And with the new moon here, it's definitely what's coming, like a completely new cycle that is starting for you, group one. And I think you'll be the one who's gonna start it with definitely here. Like also with the Queen of Blades, I see that as you, group one. The Queen of Blades or the Queen of Swords in the traditional tarot is someone like a very mature personal energy that is outspoken, you know, that is clear, that is authentic, that is truthful, and she talks, like she speaks her mind, basically. She's very, very logical. She is ambitious, and she goes after what she wants, right? And she does that in a very organized, like in a very structured way of doing things. Like she's very, very organized in her mind. It's a lot of air energy here, actually. And with the Nine of Cups, this is what, you know, the outcome is going to be, because this is also why I said maybe this is something that you want to go after, like a big change that would mean to you. I just saw this at the timestamp. I took a look at the timestamp on my phone. It was 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So 333. You could be seeing 333 a lot, group one, as an angel number. And yeah, with the Nine of Cups, or the Nine of Goblets, I think it is in this deck, it just tells me that there's a lot of personal fulfillment that you would get from this decision, or from the change that you've been trying to make here, or, you know, trying to decide if you're going to make it, or this truth that is going to be expressed. So it could be either this or that, like either a truth to be expressed, or like a change that you make to go after something that you want with a Tower, like a big change, definitely. And with I'm a very jealous person here, I've been just thinking about why this card has been come out. Yeah, I think maybe the reason that you are not sure if this is gonna be something that you're gonna do is because maybe it seems to you a bit selfish to go after that, or to express this truth. Maybe you think others could see it as being a little selfish, you know, being narcissistic, even. Like it doesn't have to be that extreme, but maybe you've been not, like, recently not following your dreams, recently not being so honest, not so authentic with yourself or with others, but doing this change, saying yes to this would definitely be something that would help you being more authentic, like would be more you than whatever you did before. Like it would be a better representation of the things you want, and the things you stand for, group one. And it's gonna be completely a new thing, completely new cycle, as I said, with the new moon. And Spirit definitely wanting you to do that, can I say. Also with the Tower, I've been thinking, if I said that the Tower moment usually comes when, you know, we can't change the situation for ourselves, or it comes when the change has to happen and people refuse to make this change. Could be, group one, that if you don't make this change or don't express this truth, that this Tower moment is also going to happen for you. So something is going to happen that is going to bring out the truth anyways, and it's going to make you do this change anyways. So something is going to happen, definitely, because this basically has to happen. So it's a big yes for you, group one. And yeah, I see a lot of empowerment here, actually. It's quite cool. It's quite cool to see. If you know anything about Supernatural, if you know this character, she's called Naomi in Supernatural, and she's a very complex character. Like in the beginning, she comes off as an antagonist, like some sort of a villain, but she has her motives. She thinks that what she's doing is right, and maybe that's the thing about this I'm a very jealous person card, that you are afraid that other people will see you when you make this decision as someone who's just following their mind without thinking of other people first, without, you know, considering other people's needs and desires and wishes. But Could be that you are overthinking this one, because the Queen of Blades, like, this is their energy. I mean, it's quite mature here, but I wouldn't worry so much about what other people think in this relation, because it's really just about you. In this case, it's about your own personal fulfillment, and you know it's gonna happen some way or another anyway. So definitely go for it, group 1. Definitely a big yes. Yeah, that is what I have for you. So hope you liked it. If you don't think this was your pile, then go back, choose another one. And if you want to check out more of my tarot videos, I'm gonna link one for you over here. I do other things as well on YouTube, like you know, I post some of my music, I talk about spirituality a lot, and psychology also as well. Yes, and for now, I wish you a wonderful day, group 1, and hope that you're gonna make the right decision here. Hope to see you soon in another reading, hopefully. Goodbye. Hi, group 2, and welcome to you part of the reading. Yeah, hopefully you are right, group 2. For you, I have the Modern Witch Tarot, and I pre-shuffled the cards so we don't waste any time on shuffling here, because we want quick and straightforward answers, right? So let's take a look at your tarot and oracle cards and see what we have here. So the first card that came out for you, group 2, is the Three of Cups. I'm sorry for the reflection here. It's because these cards are so shiny, they're so reflective. I show you the cards so you can take a good look at them. Then we have the Four of Swords. And we got the Nine of Swords here. Hope you can see it well. Yep, should be good. And for your channel messages, we got I love because you told me to. And we have I'm too afraid to talk. And for your Moonology card, we got New Moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Okay, group 2, for you, I see the question you want to have answered. The answer is going to be a no for now. And it's going to be a no for now because right now is not a time to decide this, basically. What I'm seeing here is, like, it would be dangerous in this situation to make a quick decision, because I don't think that would be a decision that you would make, you know, with your heart. It would be something fear-based. The situation that you might be in, group 2, it could be something about a friendship, it could be something about a relationship even, or a friendship that was supposed to be a relationship at some point, like a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. I think it's something related to another person, definitely with the Three of Cups. It's something that has been bothering you for a while, and I think group 2, you right now, you're not in a position to make this this decision, or to say yes or no to something, because you're exhausted in some way. Either the situation has been exhausting you, or you know, this decision, like yes or no, should I text them or no, should I tell them or no, should I or not? Should I don't know, whatever the situation is, definitely related to another person. And I think you are quite eager to make a decision here, quite eager to have an answer here, but to go and search for this truth right now wouldn't be the best idea, because right now you seem to be pretty off, group 2. I want to be honest with you. It seems like you've been putting yourself down about this. You've been, you know, losing sleep about this. Maybe you even had nightmares about this. Maybe it's a lot more serious than I can see from these cards, so that I've been you know, feeling intuitively. But it's definitely something that keeps you awake. It's definitely something that, you know, would mean a lot to you if it's, you know, if it would be answered right now. But right now is definitely not the time, group 2. With new moon in Pisces here, meditate and contemplate. It's definitely something that has to, you know, it has to be contemplated, okay? So you have to rest and think about it, really think about the situation, really contemplate, like, what is the right thing to do here, what is it that you want in this situation, and you know, what would be the best action to take here. I think there's definitely gonna be a point of, you know, yes or no. There's definitely gonna be a point where there will be a decision, because it's a new moon here, so this is always like representing a new cycle, a new thing to start. But with Pisces is a very mature sign, a very mature energy. It's also very intuitive, very sensitive, so it's important for you, group 2, that you take care of yourself right now and don't put yourself down over this. It's not the time to make a decision right now. I also see this in these cards with I left because you told me to and I'm too afraid to talk. I think there has been maybe a disagreement here, or a falling out, or some sort of an argument maybe. And I think both parties in this situation are kind of hurt right now. They're kind of losing sleep about this right now. And it wouldn't be wise to come together and make a decision, or you know, to tell the truth, or to, you know, whatever the yes or no thing here is. Right now, both parties, you and the other person, are not in a position to be able to talk about this, to communicate this, because you two are too hurt and too afraid. And I think the best thing to do is, you know, to take some time off, to take this rest, to really think and to really get back into your mill, you know, to get your balance back, to be able to come from a place of understanding when you know, communicate with this person or these people again, group 2. So it's a no for right now. But that just because it's not the time to say yes or no in this situation. Yeah. Interestingly enough, we have air energy and we have water energy. And it just makes me think of, you know, when like a water sign and water signs and air signs, they usually get along very well, but it can be complicated because air signs are so airy. They're quite in the head. They're very logic, they're very communicative, they're like social butterflies, and water signs, they're so attached to their emotions, they're so watery. And sometimes it's you know, it's difficult to communicate the right way between those signs, because one of them is always going to be all over the place with their thoughts, and the other one is always gonna want to dive deep into one topic. And I think maybe there's been a miscommunication here, and you've been losing sleep, or you've been overthinking it, or there was a misunderstanding, and right now you just don't know how to communicate with each other. And the key here is really to, you know, take your time with it. It's really, you have no haste. There's gonna be a new start in the situation, there's gonna be an answer, but not right now. It's really about, you know, take the time that you need before going back into the situation. You can't go in without any energy. That's not gonna get you anywhere. Group 2, you could be a water sign or have heavy water in your charts, like Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I have for you, group 2. I hope this helped. If you don't think this was your pile, then you can go back and choose another one if you want to. I do tarot readings every Saturday, group 2. If you want to check them out, I'm gonna link one of them over here for you. I do other stuff as well. I talk about spirituality, psychology, I do a little bit of entertainment, and I post also my music here on YouTube. So if you want to check out my channel, you can do that. And for now, I wish you a wonderful day, group 2, and hope to see you in another reading soon. Goodbye. Group 3, and welcome to your reading. I pre-shuffled the cards for you. We have the Supernatural Tarot in your case, and I'm quite excited for this one. I don't know why. So let's take a look at your Tarot and Oracle cards, shall we? For yeah, your yes or no answer to the specific questions that you asked. The question that you asked, Group 3. We got the Magician as your first card. Yeah, quite fitting, quite fitting. Then we have the Queen of Bones, or the Queen of Wands, as it is in the traditional tarot. And we have the Eight of Bones, or the Eight of Wands. And for your channel messages, we have the Ace of Wands, or the Ace of Bones, Supernatural. And we got What Do You Want? This is like the Four of Cups? No idea. No idea. This I should know better, but no idea. And we got your North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Ooh, okay, okay. So I see you, Group 3. For you, the answer you're not gonna like this, maybe. I think, yeah, I think you wanted like a straightforward yes or no, but the answer is it's up to you. It's up to you, Group 3. With a Magician, like this is the first major arcana that we have. Do you hear that? It's a helicopter. So the Magician is basically saying, you know, it's talking about manifestation, it's talking about creation, and this is like reflected in your whole spread, like with the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, with it's basically also with the North Node, like it's basically up to you, because everything that's gonna happen from now on is in your hands. The Magician is talking about, you know, being able to create your own destiny, to create your own faith, and to create the reality that you want to live in. Having the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands right next to that, Group 3, she is the Queen of Fire, okay? She's the Queen of creation, the Queen of destruction, the Queen of all this fiery, you know, passionate energy that we have in the fire suit. It's, yeah, if you just look at her, she's so devoted, she's so passionate, and she's like ready to, you know, get at everything that life throws at her. So in this case, Group 3, you would be the Queen of Wands and the Magician at the same time, because you, I think the question that you asked here was something about, you know, starting something new, starting a new venture. It could be in the creative field, it could be literally anything here, but it has to do with your passions, with your dreams, with the things that you like, something that you want to start, something that you want to go after, that you're really passionate about. And with the Eight of Bones, or the Eight of Wands here, it's usually, you know, it's talking about fast-paced action here. So it's something that you want to do right now, like you want an answer right now, you want to do that right now, or not, like you want to know right now. And it's also saying that if you, like, as soon as this decision has been made, as soon as it says yes or no, everything is going to move very quickly. So it's going to be a busy time, but it's also telling you, you know, to embrace like big changes, to embrace great transformations here. And literally we have the Ace of Wands, right? Your channel messages. So big yes. The universe telling you to step out of your comfort zone, to do whatever you've been planning to do here. Or I've been asking if you should do it, Group 3. I hope I didn't call you Group 1, because right now it feels like I've called you Group 1. Sorry if I did that. Group 3, of course. With the Ace of Wands, it's basically, yeah, a new possibility. Like, this is not a promise, but it's a possibility to start something very completely new, that it's gonna make you very passionate and very happy here. But passionate is the main focus right now, Group 3 in your reading. Yeah, it's basically saying step out of your comfort zone. The North Node in your birth chart basically is always telling you where you're supposed to be headed in this lifetime, like what is your, it's not your purpose, but it's like what you are meant to become in any way possible. It's not like one specific purpose that you got, group 3. It's just like, you know, the awareness that you are supposed to get throughout this life. And step out of your comfort zone is basically saying, yes, this is out of your comfort zone. Yes, this is something new. This is something quite big. I mean, we're starting off the major, like the first major arcana is quite big for you. But it's definitely the one thing that you should be doing. But, group 3, but, there's a but here. You don't have to rush this, okay? You don't have to rush this, even if it seems like it, and even if you want to rush this, you don't. If you're not completely sure, if you want this, maybe it's a thing about, you know, you can't decide between two things that you're passionate about. Really take your time until you know what you want, okay? In worst case scenario, you wait a little bit too long and then things are going to happen for you, but then you're going to be pushed out of your comfort zone. But please, if you are not sure yet, then don't decide yet, okay? Wait until you're sure. If you're sure that you want to do that, if you want to say yes to this, then do it, okay? But if you're not sure, then take another day, take another night, sleep over it, okay? You don't have to rush this decision. You don't have to do it right now. It doesn't have to be right now, everything. It can take its time, okay? Take your sweet time if you want to. You're literally in control here with the Magician. It's all in your hands. But basically, it's a big ass yes for you, group 3. And I like this because I get all this fire energy here. We have got so much red. Like, you have all this fire in the back, right? You see this character. Gosh. If you know Supernatural, group 3, then you know what I'm going to talk about. That I don't like this character that much. But you see, he's quite powerful, and you have this red shadow on his shoulders and his back, and it seems like there's something behind him, like a sun or fire, some passion that is burning behind him. And it's the same with this character, with this woman. I know who she is, but I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want to spoil you if you're watching Supernatural, as you should, you know. There's also like a fire behind her, and you've got the Ace of Wands. You got this red 1 here, so it's really all about fire. Maybe you're a fire sign group 3. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but there's like a lot of passion coming through here. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm supporting you. It's a big yes for you, group 3. So this is what I have for you. If you don't think it was a pile, then you can go back, choose another one if you want to, group 3. I hope this reading helped. If it did, make sure to give the video a like. I do tarot videos every Saturday, and I'm gonna link one for you over here to check it out if you want to. I post also music on YouTube. I talk about spirituality, law of attraction, you know, stuff like that. So if you want to check that other content out, I would be happy if you do so. And also, I wish you a wonderful day, group 3, and hope to see you in another reading soon. Goodbye. Hi group 4, and welcome to your reading. For you we have the Modern Witch Tarot, group 4, and yeah, I pre-shuffled the cards, the tarot and the oracle cards to spare some time. Yeah, so let's try to get a straightforward yes or no answer for your question, group 4. Starting with your tarot, we have the Ace of Wands. Sorry for the reflectiveness of the cards again. Hope it's not too stressful for you to look at them. We got the Ace of Pentacles for you, group 4, but it was in reverse, so we take it reversed. And we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. This gives me like a similar energy to group 1. Maybe you've been drawn to group 1 as well. For your channel messages, we got You Make My Heart Full. I think this is the 10 of Cups, if I'm not completely wrong. And we got I Hope You Wait For Me. I think this is a 3 of Wands, but I'm not sure. Not completely sure here. And yeah, I mean, there was no guidebook. We got the full moon in Aries for immunology card. A fiery climax approaches. Yeah, this is it, group 4. So right off the cover, I would say this is a yes for you, but it's not the whole story. I think there's quite a lot to unpack here. But in complete, it would be a yes for you, group 4. I think the situation that you are asking about could be about something that was supposed to bring you stability, or that you wanted to be stable with the Ace of Pentacles here reversed, but it hasn't turned out, you know, very reliable yet. So it's something that you're passionate about. It's, I think, maybe an opportunity that has been presented to you. Maybe it's, you know, a job offer. Maybe it's you know, your partner, or someone that you're dating right now, because I get a lot of passion here also with these cards. Has been asking you, you know, if you want to move in with them together. It's pretty general here. I think there's a lot of things that could have happened. But you kind of know, you kind of want to know the truth, group 4. With the Queen of Swords here, as I said, this is like a similar energy to group 1's reading. I think what you are asking for is just clarity. You want a straight yes or no. You know, that's why you're here, right? And it is a yes, but it's not as straight as you might want it. Oh my god, that sounds kind of wrong. It's not as straightforward as you might want it to hear. It's not going to be a straight yes right now. I'm just laughing because I was thinking, yeah, it's not as straight as the sword that you might be holding here. It's not going to be as straightforward as I tell you right now. But it's basically just a little bit of patience that is expected from you here, group 4. With the full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. It's basically, yeah, so this truth, or this moment of clarity, this moment of justice, definitely gonna come for you, group 4. But maybe not so fast, not as fast as you might have wanted it to come. But it's not gonna be much longer right now. With I Hope You Wait For Me, this is something, an opportunity that is gonna present themselves to you a little bit differently again, like a second time. And this time, I think you're gonna be very sure about what to do about it. You're gonna be very sure about what, if it's gonna bring you the stability that you want, if it's gonna make your heart full, if it's gonna make you happy the way that you want it. I think this time you're gonna have your answer. If you just stay a little bit patient, group 4. I know that sounds a bit, it's a bit general, but I can't go any deeper here because there's like a lot of opportunities, a lot of different situations that could be the case here. With You Make My Heart Full, this is why I think it's definitely something that you are passionate about, that you are that is important to you in some way, that you really want to know the truth. You want authenticity here, and this is what I think. Maybe it's about a partner, maybe it's about some kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic one, but maybe you just want to know some truth from this specific person, or about this specific person. And I think you're definitely gonna get it for in time. In time, basically. There's gonna be a time for you to know this this answer, to know this yes, but it's not right now. It's not right now, basically. What else? You know, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. It's the most immature, it's the most go-getter energy, it's the most initiating energy that we have here. So yeah, this answer is gonna come to you, and it's gonna come to you maybe quicker than you expect, but it's gonna come to you eventually. And I think when it's gonna present itself to you again, maybe this Ace of Pentacles will be upright. Maybe it's gonna, you know, it's gonna maybe be the way that you want it, and you will, you know, choose it, or it's not. Like, you will have your answer and you will know what to do. This is basically what I can tell you, group 4. You will have your answer and you will know what to do. If you wait for the second opportunity, for the second time of this opportunity coming around, and it's definitely coming around because there's a cycle that has to be closed here. With the, like, full moons are always like endings of cycles, so definitely something that has to come to full fruition here. Also, you have a 10 here, which is also talking about endings of cycles, and you got 2 aces, which is talking about new beginnings. So it could also be that, you know, there's 2 opportunities that have presented themselves to you, and you're just not sure which one of them you want to take. Do you want to set on, you know, stability, or do you want to set on, you know, being happy, being emotionally fulfilled? But there's definitely gonna be yeah, the answer to this decision is going to present itself to you sooner or later. It's just a little bit of patience that is required from you, group 4. But I think you'll be able to, you know, to do this. You will be able to wait a little longer, because if you do wait, if you take this time, then it's definitely going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it so much. Right now, you know, you don't know the whole truth, and that's okay. Right now, you just sit and wait in your throne with your little raven, with your sword, and you just, you know, you have your hand out there, like this girl on this card. She is literally queen, and she demands a truth, right? She demands clarity. She demands a clear answer. But with all this energies intertwined to this situation and this connection, I keep like having this feeling that there's lots of people involved here. It's not gonna be as clear right now, but in the end, you will have your answer, and I think this is all that you want. So definitely a lot of chaos that's gonna resolve itself. It's gonna resolve itself in the end. Group 4. This is what I have for you. I hope this helped. If you don't think that this was your pile, then, you know, go back, choose another one if you want to. Maybe group 1 was the one for you. I don't know if you felt drawn to group 1, but it could be because the energies are similar. And yeah, if not, I do tarot videos every Saturday, group 4. If you want to check one of them out, I'm gonna link one of them over here for you. I also do other things on my channel. I talk about spirituality, love attraction. I do a little bit of entertainment, and I also post my music there if you want to check me out then. Yeah, I would be happy for you to do so. And for right now, I wish you a wonderful day, group 4, and hopefully we see each other in another video soon. Goodbye. Hi group 5, and welcome to your reading. For you, we have a supernatural tarot as well, and yeah, I pre-shuffled the cards as I told all the other groups to save us some time. Again, with the siren out there, I don't know if you can hear it. It's so annoying. I don't know, we have so much noise background. How you say it? Noise. Whatever. There's a lot of noise. So let's take a look at your tarot and oracle cards. Find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no. So starting off with the 8 of goblets, or the 8 of cups in the traditional tarot. Ooh, oh, this character. Get to invest in supernatural here. Then we have the world. I love this card so much. The number 21 in the major arcana. And we have the Page of Blades, or the Page of Swords, as your third tarot card, group 5. So, and for your channel messages, we got my life started when I met you. Not sure if this is the 2 of cups, 2 of pentacles. No idea. It's a 2. And we have I can't even look at you right now. Okay, this could be the 5 of swords, if I'm not wrong. And we have for Humanology card the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. All right. Group 5. Being honest with you, this is a no. It's a no in general, but I think we have to unpack that. Like, there's a lot going on here, actually. Whatever the situation is for you, group 5, I think there's something of a toxic cycle here. Almost toxic. It doesn't have to be, but I think it's something that is pretty serious. So the 8 of Cups. Let's start talking. Come here. Let's start talking about the the 8 of Cups, or the 8 of Goblets. It's usually talking about some, walking away from something, leaving a situation. Also, the Worlds is, about completion of a cycle, starting of new cycles. This is like a lot. This is a big theme that has been coming through in every group, actually. Endings and beginnings of new cycles. And the 8 of Goblets usually talking about, leaving an emotional situation, like a relationship or friendship, or like a relationship with a parent. Something is gonna end here. Something has to be left alone here. And yeah, I think the reason I say toxic relationship is because of this. Like, the 2s in this deck, they're always implying, like, there are 2 people involved. It is some kind of relationship between things, between people, between something, right? My life started when I met you is basically telling me that there's someone else involved here. So maybe there has been a miscommunication. Maybe there has been a falling out. There was another group where this has been a topic. I think it was group 3, I think. And with the Page of Blades, or the Page of Swords, I think it has to do with something someone said here. The Page of Blades or the Page of Swords is it's a curious energy. It's a young energy. It's a bit immature energy, and it's a bit like, getting words out wrong, like being too harsh, being not truthful enough. It's basically not being completely authentic, not being completely truthful, or being too mean, something like that. And yeah, I get something about, toxic relationship or toxic expressions, like gaslighting or something like this. Maybe you've been asking about, should you let go of someone, or should you leave a situation? Should you, end a toxic cycle? It doesn't even have to be with another person. It can also be with yourself, group 5. If it's, a mental thing, maybe it's, you've been struggling with anxiety, maybe, or an eating disorder, but I don't really get eating disorder here, but it's something that's definitely weighing on you mentally. It's not so much a physical situation, I think. And yeah, the thing about this situation, group 5, that you have to be honest to yourself, with yourself here. This is quite the important thing. With I can't even look at you right now, I think you might be tending to not face the truth, not really looking, not really wanting to face the truth here, or face this person, whatever it is. But with new moon in Scorpio, it's definitely time for you to face your fears, basically, to work through the emotions that you have, work through your fears, work through your anger, work through your sadness, through all of your feelings, because they are all valid. And if you don't work through them, they're gonna stay, and they won't make you feel better in the long run. The feelings you don't work through, they stay. That's it, basically. And yeah, just because they're here, just because they don't feel good in this case, in this sense, doesn't mean they're invalid, doesn't mean that they are bad. They're here for a reason, and they're here to tell you something. Scorpio is it's basically the most passionate water sign. It's basically a fire sign. No, it's basically a water sign. It could be a fire sign as well. Scorpio is very, very passionate, very devoted. And they, like, the thing about Scorpios is they really embrace the darkness. They embrace their own fears, they embrace their own shadow. And this is actually their strength, because even though they dive very deep, they dig very deep in others and themselves as well, but it makes them aware of their weaknesses, makes them aware of their strength. It makes them aware of basically, you know, their powers, their possibilities, the things that they can do and achieve. And you know, it's empowering in the long run. And we have a new moon here, so this is a new thing that's got to start to you. Like, you have to you know, I think for you it would be wise to let yourself help in this case. I would advise you to get some help, to maybe ask a trusted friend or family member, like not the one that is involved in the situation, if there's someone else involved here, or seek professional advice, like a therapist, or if it's a medical thing, you know, seek out someone who you can trust, who is someone who can help you out in the situation. But the answer to your question, the very specific question, is no, group 5. And yeah, this is really worth taking a look at, because I think you're gonna hurt yourself even more if you know, don't take this advice, if you don't yeah, I can't really tell you what the no is about here, because you know which question you asked. But it's definitely the focus. The focus of you should be lying on the situation right now, because it's been, you know, it's gotten to a point where it's been affecting you quite heavily, and it should be something that you should look at right now, group 5. So yeah, in summary, it's a no. And in this case, I would advise you to seek professional advice. To, you know, tarot can't tell you anything so much, just a reading of the current energy. So in this case, I would definitely yeah, take a look at that in the long haul and really work on whatever is going on here. So this is what I have for you, group 5. If you don't think this was your pile, then you are very welcome to go back and choose another one. I post tarot videos every Saturday. I'm gonna link one of them over here for you. And yeah, I also do other stuff on YouTube as well. I post some music. I talk about spirituality, the law of attraction, do a little bit of entertainment. So if you want to check that out, do so. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on anything. I wish you a wonderful day, group 5, and I hope to see you in another reading or video soon. Goodbye.